everybody, it's me, Lila, Gmar Rides. I'm out doing something, well, probably, to be honest, semi-interesting. And I thought I'd take you along because we need to talk about some things. Yep. But we'll get into that in a second. It's probably a balmy 45 degrees and there are rain clouds on the horizon, so we're not going to be out for too very long today. I also have a buff over my mouth, so hang on. Okay, hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. But anyhow, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about was I've been putting up content, trying to do that every week, and I had so much content that I put on those little SD card things while I was traveling, and I don't actually do a weekly introduction other than, yeah, it's me, I love you guys, and here I am. But I probably should have mentioned that it was footage that had already been recorded. So a lot of people were under the idea that I was still traveling. I really wish I was, but I'm not. I'm safely home in Tacoma, enjoying the rainy season here. I wish I had gotten to go to Mama Tried, but I didn't. I wish I could go to Forgotten Angels, but I'm not going. I might try to go next October, if I can ride over. Getting anywhere, my preferred method is usually riding. And I can't tell you how immensely I did enjoy that ride last year. It was one of the best, coolest things I think I've ever gotten to do. You know, other than having kids and all that stuff. I mean, I love my family, I love my home, but, oh, if I could hit the road all the time, that's what I would do. I don't have a left turn indicator on my dashboard, so I always just kind of hope that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. You know, the blinky blink thing. This light never used to trip for motorcycles, so back when it first got installed, you'd wait a while and then check to make sure there was nobody coming, and you just had to hit it. But yeah, so anyway, back to the subject at hand. I do apologize if I've been misleading you. I have not been on the road since November. But when I got home, you know, it was immediately Thanksgiving and then all the toy runs and Christmas volunteer activities and Christmas, and immediately after Christmas I got some sort of sick. I don't exactly know what it was I got sick with, but I was sick. And so I didn't put any content out for a long time. I didn't let you guys know because I don't like to let people know when I'm sick. I don't know, it just works out that way. But anyway, I just wanted to come clean with y'all. And I hope that you still continue to enjoy the random bits of traveling to Florida and back that I will continue to put up on my channel. Because, I mean, I enjoyed recording it for you. Some of it I've been doing voiceovers to, and some of it has recording on it. And sometimes I forget that I have recorded on the clips that I put up, and so you're going to hear double stuff. Like on last week's video, that was probably one of my worst fails in a long time as far as editing video content. Usually the app that I use on my phone is called YouCut, and you can mute the audio in the original clip and then do a voiceover. And usually what I do, if I know that I have stuff that I want to keep on there, I will just screen it and then go over it and kill the clips that I didn't want the original audio on. And it's a laborious process. I am trying to get better on my video editing game, and I really think that, as everybody has pointed out, dead space equals people clicking off of your channel, and I think that's true. I think that every time you don't have something interesting going on, people tend to scroll away, because this is now an industry that is driven by shorts. I'm not talking the shorts you wear, folks. I'm talking about short clip content type stuff. Yeah, that. Ooh, it is cold out here. I kind of wish I would have left my hippo hands on. You remember those great big gray things I had on the bike when I was traveling? Well, it's still, even though it's March, very much hippo hand category up here now. I want to order some of the actual frames that you can put on your bike to hold them properly, because it's kind of wonky to just sort of jerry-rig them on, although I did do that before I traveled, and it worked, and I think it was probably what saved my fingertips when I got up to Utah on the way home. And that content's going to be coming up pretty soon. That was some sketchy riding right there. Now, I ain't going to say anything more about that other than, yeah, it was cold and icy. And it was very fortunate that I didn't have any accidents. But I'm going to leave you with that little teaser and let you know that it's coming up. The other interesting thing that I've been doing is, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you too much before, or if you caught that, I have been making saddlebag books. And I started deciding that I wanted to do that because I like to keep track of what I'm doing and when I'm riding. And a couple of my friends do also. One of my girlfriends gave me a really cute little printer. It's called an Instax printer, and you just hook it up to your phone and you can print these really cute little Polaroids. And it's adorable. You can print something off right there and write about it. And you don't have to wait till you get home and get next to a printer so that you can document your travels. So I decided to make some books to go along with that little printer that I had. Oh, let's get focused too. So yeah, I did that. And so then I've been making these little books. So when I went to Forgotten Angels last year, I made some books that were just kind of like, oh yeah, you could stuff a sticker in there, you could write something on there. But they were basically just a little pocket-sized version of a junk journal. Oh, it's raining out that way, we're not going that way. And so yeah, that happened. And so I got the idea that I could make something else. So my version of something else is that I am going to make some junk journals that you could throw in your saddlebag. And if you don't know what a junk journal is, it's just basically a book that you put together with stuff that you have on hand. And in my case, I've been using old book covers, old books that I take apart, other kinds of stuff, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun putting them together, and I really like making them one by one, because then I get to consider the person I'm making it for and what their individual needs might be. Although that said, there are some basic things that everybody would want in a saddlebag book. So I'm trying to include those things too, you know, space for people to write stuff, places for you to keep a sticker, maybe a little pocket in the backside, that sort of thing. Yeah. But primarily, the reason for this extremely short video today is because I had to run out and do some errands, and I really wanted to come clean with you as far as any confusion about my videos and my travel habits. So yeah, I don't really have any long distance trips planned this year. In May, I'm just going to the Grand Canyon with some friends. I might go to South Dakota, because the Harley Challenge spot is in South Dakota at the Dignity statue in Chamberlain. There's also another one in Hell's Canyon, so that'll be an easy hit, because I have a friend that lives over there, and I'm just going to go stay in his very graciously appointed spare bedroom and get some visiting time in with him. Yeah, and then he'll ride over there with me. We'll have a good visit. It'll be great. Yep. But anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to tell y'all. I am now going to go to the grocery store. I need to get some cantaloupe and some other fresh fruit because I've been doing the Noom diet lately. And if you don't know what the Noom diet is, it's one of those, one of those psychological training type diets. You write down what you eat, how much water you drink, you weigh in every day, and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's easy to do. My daughter and I are doing it together. I've lost a little bit of weight so far, but mostly it's kind of cool because it's gotten me to be more accountable as far as working out and stuff. Some days I even hit the gym twice. Isn't that weird? Because, that goes back with that whole thing with, we talked about going places during the riding season, and if you don't keep yourself in some halfway good shape in the off season, you can't expect to be at full fighting performance style when it gets time to hop on the bike again in the spring and the summer. And I will say that I think that working out and staying active all year long is extremely important. You get in the habit of eating right, drinking your water every day, keep yourself in the proper mindset